And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the Self-Developed YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are all having an amazing evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you guys are watching this in the part of the world you live in. And with that guys, let's jump straight into this video. Now, I believe I titled it something along the lines of what to do when no one understands you, what to do when no one gets you, okay? Now, this has been this video basically sums up my entire life, and I believe it can truly help a lot of you guys. Now, I'm not going to go into my entire story, but growing up, for whatever reason, guys, in elementary school, high school, like my whole childhood, basically, up until around college, because I didn't actually go to college, I struggled a lot with friend groups, and for whatever reason, I always got ditched. Like, there was like a group of like 3 or 4 guys on numerous occasions, probably out of like the 7 friend groups I had, I was always kicked to the curb. I was always the one that they kind of ditched and were like, you know, fuck this guy. And again, I'm not blaming them. I'm sure I was just maybe a weird guy, or like, I don't know. But after a certain point, I kind of said, fuck it, you know, getting into kind of like, I would say like halfway through high school, especially going into college, I was there for a month. I just said, fuck it. I said, fuck friends. You know what? Like, it is what it is. I've learned, maybe I'm just a guy who just goes solo, right? And this is where it all comes full circle for you guys. What to do when no one understands you, when you just can't really relate. You don't have this social circle and you're kind of a lone wolf, whether, you know, you're through high school. It really doesn't matter what age you guys are. This is to create your own reality. Okay, now what do I mean by this? To create your own reality, guys, is just that. It's essentially you now interjecting and pursuing what you want, which then enforces or pushes aside or really makes room for you. Now, let me explain what this means. You see, at the age of 15, okay, when I basically decided, you know what, fuck all you guys, fuck everything, fuck friend groups, I'm gonna work on myself. I did just that. I began to embark on this self-development journey. I began to read books, find mentors. I paved my own path. I interjected my seed into the entire world. And eventually what happened, after a couple years of really working on myself, at around 18 years old, I started my first business. This was a fitness business, and it was called Hammond Fit. If you guys follow my personal channel, you know my story. Eventually what happened, guys, with this fitness business is, of course, I attracted new friends, new mentors, new relationships. Now, these friends and relationships weren't there because they happened passively, just because, like most friend groups in high school and school does. It happened because I interjected myself out into the world. I forcefully created my own reality. Does that make sense? So I think the answer truly lies for a lot of you guys is so many of us are just waiting passively for friendships and relationships to come about. You know, if I don't get accepted into this group, maybe I'll get accepted into this group. That is kind of like waiting for money and success to just come for you. You guys got to go out and just make it happen, okay? And if that means you're going to be alone like I was for the pretty much entirety of all throughout high school and school, that's okay. You carve your path and you interject, you shoot, you crack the wall yourself. And eventually what happens, guys, is people come. They join you. I now have some amazing, amazing friends, and I've had such amazing friends through this entrepreneurship journey, but that only came because I decided at that time, you know what? I'm going to interject and create my own reality, right? A lot of you guys, it's kind of like, you know, you wait for like, and again, I say this to myself, right? A lot of times we wait for the external reality to catch up before we create our reality. You understand? It's like, well, I'm going to wait for the support and the friends. And it's like fitness, right? I'm going to wait for the physical body to look amazing before I start working out. Does that make sense? I don't know. But a lot of times that's what we do. And I'm telling you guys, it's the opposite. If you feel like you're alone, if you feel like you don't fit in, no one understands you, that's okay. It's kind of like that, I believe it's like a Gandhi quote, right? Those who were born, you know, those who didn't fit in are essentially born to create a new reality, something along those lines. And yes, that sounds pretty poetic, but that's the goddamn honest truth. I really can't explain it, okay, guys? Again, I'm not saying you have to be a crazy entrepreneur. I'm not even saying you have to start a business, but I want you to really interject yourself out there and create your own path in whatever means that is. If you want to learn volleyball, if you want to begin to learn soccer, if you want to begin to play guitar, those people will eventually come to you if you first carve your path, create your reality. You got to break the coconut. You understand? It's like so many guys were just shells and we're waiting for people to break our shells. That's not how it works. Maybe some people have the glory of being in their shells with a bunch of other people in their shells, friend groups, but that's probably not you, and that's probably not what you want to do. Crack your shell, and eventually other motherfuckers with their cracked shells will join you. This has proved to be true multiple times in my life, not only with the fitness business, with my photography and videography business. I don't even have to have a business, but you do have to interject yourself, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe, and I honestly can't express it enough. As far as relationships goes, even though I can only count my friends on one hand, I've never been more satisfied and fulfilled relationship in my entire life, and I mean it. And it only gets better every single year. But that's because you interject yourself and create your own reality. You got to do it first. Do it first. Yes, you're going to be alone. You're probably not going to have any of your buddies yet, but that's okay. They will come if you first carve the path. I know I sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but guys, this is the God honest truth, and I promise you it'll transform your life. With that, guys, I'm going to finish this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, guys. Comment and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think below. And as always, for final plugs, if you would like to work with me on a personal level, I always burp on the plugs. You can check out one-on-one coaching. You can also check out group coaching, which is the workshop. It's myself and a small group of men. We completely dominate our entire lives. We're a brotherhood. You can check the one coming up of December very soon. As well, guys, there's the self-development course. It's a video automated, created, passive learning system, almost kind of like an online university that does just that. 3 different rungs, 3 different prices, completely dependent on what you want as an individual, and I'll finish it there. First link below. Thank you guys. Have an amazing day. Apply this, and we will speak in the next one. Till then, much love. Peace.